What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's another beautiful day to be out on the water. Today's high is 83 degrees, which is a huge drop compared to what it has been in the mid 90s. Most of the summer has been that way, either really hot or raining. Hopefully those fish are a little bit more active than they have been, and with a little luck, we'll have one on the fire later. Let's get right into it. Ow! No sooner than I put my kayak in the water, I forgot to lay my rods down, and my whopper plopper ended up getting hung in that tree back there. Never could find it, but I ended up finding somebody else's lure. Maybe it was meant to be. I'm gonna fish with this. Hopefully it'll bring us something. We'll find out in a few casts. This is just the first few casts of the day. I normally don't even cast through here. Just a minute ago, I had a pretty good bite in that big shaded area right there. Still pretty disappointed on losing that whopper plopper. That's what I've been catching most of my fish on lately. I got one or two more at the house with that size. I think it's size 65. But I don't have any more at the house with that design. Last time I was here, I had fished myself a couple miles upriver. I don't think I ever used that video, or any of that video actually. One or two last casts, about a quarter-mile away from where I parked. I was using a rooster tail, cast out, landed a big catfish. Definitely his lucky day. Come up here, was gonna have a catch and cook, couldn't find any wood, not any quick wood without going into the woods. If you've had chiggers, you wouldn't want to go into the woods either without some protection on. So I just took the hook out. It looked like to me I hooked it in the side of the tongue, and I pulled the hook out, and that daggone thing blade to death. I don't know what happened. So I just threw it back out in the water and let the critters get it. I'm sure the turtles had a feast with it. Put the rods back, head on upriver. Oh boy, that breeze feels good. I'm going to bypass a lot of this because I've fished a lot of this through here many times, and there's one point up here where I caught quite a few rock bass out of one spot, maybe 4 or 5. But other than that, it's been pretty much a dead zone for half a mile. But I will stop and fish that one point right there. Leaves are starting to pile up on the water. If I'm not mistaken, right here is where I caught that catfish at. Right in that area. Took it right down there and was going to build a fire, but wasn't enough wood, so I unhooked it. Still ended up bleeding out, and I just let it go. I'm using like a little bumblebee color rooster tail. It's got like a little gold blade on it. It's a 1/16 ounce. I've did pretty good with this before. At one time, that's the lure that I was catching all my fish on. I'm a little far from that spot. I'm going to move in a little bit closer and position myself a little better. Oh, right on top of a leaf, and they're still hitting it. Did y'all see that? Dragging in a leaf and they're still hitting it. This might be the go-to lure again. Oh, got one right there. What we got? Little rock bass, tiny one too, buddy. Hooked him right in the daggone, right underneath the eye. Sure hate that. It came out good. Sorry, buddy. I never have caught a real good sized rock bass. Nothing over 6 inches out of this area anyway. Be a good day to try out a drum. I honestly don't care what it is anymore. I know I've eaten a lot of bass this year. It'd be good for a change up. I honestly thought this river would be a lot more muddier than what it was, because this place got hammered for about an hour last night, but you can't really even tell. I mean, it's always usually the same color through here. Oop. Not big enough, but it's some action. Caught on the bumblebee color rooster tail. Oop. Ah. Something was tagging it right there. Man, them clouds are a lifesaver when it comes to sunburn, I'm telling you. I forgot my daggone sunblocker again. And little hits through there. Need them big boy hits. I better check the radar. Got a dark cloud over there. I just bought these daggone reels. I don't want the water to ruin them. I had to throw away a Sedona a little while ago because it got caught in that last rainstorm. It got wet and stopped reeling in proper, so just threw it away. I had a Fluger President do the same thing. A little size 500 got wet. Stopped reeling in proper, but I kept it and oiled what I could oil of it. It didn't help it none. I put it in the drawer though. I didn't throw it away. Kind of have a little attachment to that one. That's the reel I caught my first walleye off of. This is the rod that I caught it with. I got a 22, 24 inch walleye. Oop, right there. What we got? What do we have? Little smallmouth. Wasn't big enough. got another one right here. That's tiny, super tiny, whatever it is. Oh my goodness. Tiny, tiny smallmouth, buddy. I've actually caught smaller though. Beautiful smallmouth. I love catching them this little. He hit that as soon as it hit the water, I believe. Got him right there. I'm gonna cast with that lure that I found a while ago. This looks like it's a little 1/8 ounce. That's a good size to luck into for free. Two nice looking rocks in the water right there. Might get a rise out of something right here. Ooh, gosh almighty. That made a boo-boo and hooked myself. There's something going on over here in the woods. Heard something scream and then the crows went crazy. There's all kinds of critters in these woods. It's Appalachia for you. Goes a wood duck. Those things are the fastest swimmers I've ever seen on the water. Never seen a duck swim so fast in my life. Even the babies are fast. Ooh, big old turtle. I didn't see it with my eyes, but I know the camera got it because it was right in front of me. There used to be a real pretty tree that hung over right here and the floods got it. Oh no. I just broke my daggone rod, man. Back to casting Old Faithful. There comes that old crane again. One thing I haven't seen this year is the bald eagles and the ospreys. Usually see them every year. Sure feel fall in the air. Perfect time of year to fish, but I don't like what follows. The drum have been quiet this year. I've not caught one of them yet. Lord have mercy. I think the next time I come, I'm going to bank fish. Just leapfrog from one deep hole of water to the next. Use some worms. Right there. Got something right there. Well, it sure ain't a drum. Caught another little smallie. A little bit bigger than that last one, but not a whole lot. Gosh, dog. I think the smallest I've caught out of here has probably been 3 inches. It's been really slow last hour or so. Made 1,000 casts, just flick after flick after flick. Next time I come, I want to bring me some worms. I've always wanted to frog leap, bobber skip. What in the world? Next time I come, I think I'm going to bring me some worms and bobber fish. And I think that's really the only way to catch any sizable panfish, honestly. Don't really have a whole lot of luck catching them with rooster tails. Tied on a little rebel crawl, maybe we'll get some action out of that. Really slow day. Not really been a slow day, it's just nothing big enough. If that don't work, maybe we'll tie on a black and yellow spinnerbait. Go ahead and have it laid out. Just fell out of the tree. If I end up catching anything tonight, right here somewhere is where I'm going to build the fire. I brought some dry wood with me to help get a fire going because it poured the rain yesterday and I wasn't really sure how wet everything would be. I just set it down here somewhere, out of sight a little bit. You believe that, man? Gosh, sure did. I snapped my pole in two, buddy. That was a good rod. The reel's still good, of course. I'll just stick it on the Fenwick Eagle I have. Just up the river a bit, it looks like the leaves are covering the water up there. Gonna be some hard fishing. Shall we get some bites off this? It's getting some action now. Oh, it's getting some action from some bluegill, look like. Get some of those big ones on there. There we go. They're hitting it. They keep tagging it, but they're not taking it. I feel like this is going to get it done, though. And we could catch anything on that, honestly. Ain't a whole lot in these rivers that don't like crawdads. Man alive. These bugs will not leave you alone. You do not catch a break from them. Smacking my camera around and everything. Man, I wish I had some bug repellent. Lord have mercy, you can't do nothing with them. Something's swiping at it. We need more than swipe, so. Didn't even know he was on there. Right there, caught one. Not big enough though. If I had a frying pan, I would probably keep a bunch of these like this right here. You can eat bone and all when they're this little. Sure is beautiful up through here. Oh, this has changed since 2 years ago. Had a catch and cook with a walleye in that area right there. I was fixing to leave, fishing my way back down, and there's a big hole of water up here. I just kept casting in and ended up catching it off of a rooster tail. These fish are just busted today, buddy. Can't get them to do nothing, really. Let's get out of this shallow area right here. My goodness. Tie this on through here, see if we can't get onto a walleye. I don't want to lose this lure. I got to watch it, because if I cast along the banks over there, there's a lot of trees just underneath the water, and I will end up losing it. Just bought this today. I'll switch to a different lure through here. I have a Rapala Countdown I'm going to try, and it dives a little bit more shallow than this one. It's been a fall festival on the end of these hooks. Leave after leave. Man, it sure is a pretty area up through here. Don't know how good the fishing is, so they say if you want to catch fish, you got to go to where the fish are at. And right now, I just don't know where they're at. Getting them here and there, but we're not in them, you know what I mean? One of these casts are bound to pay off. It has been a very slow day today, guys. I've thrown everything but the refrigerator at them. I just don't know what they're biting. I bet that whopper plopper would have had some top water business going on, but R.I.P. whopper plopper. Ooh, well, we went about 3.5 miles today upriver. Now it's 3.5 miles back down. Okay, that guy's getting on it, buddy. What's going on here? Ooh, big drum look like. A lot of them bigger fish I've noticed hang out in these shallow waters. There's so much of this river that I still haven't explored. 75 miles long. I have a silky saw at the house with a 14-inch blade. I just ain't never used it. This wood right here is what you want. Now all we gotta do is find some twigs, and we'll have enough wood to have a fire. There's twigs everywhere. Just gotta follow. Daggone butterfly scared the crap out of me. I come around the corner right there and here it come. Caught me off guard, that's for sure. I laid this down here a while ago too to let it dry out. Some of it was in the water. It's still kind of damp on that end, but this end's dry. Oh yeah, perfect. Just trying to make this wood a little bit thinner so it'll burn easier. I like to get good at making my feather sticks. Need to try them more. I ain't never tried one until just then. All I'm doing is making a dry surface. It ain't got to be super thick. Once the fire gets going, everything will start drying out. Sometimes you just have that feeling that you may not do any good that day. Today was one of them days. I'm just building a fire to have one, honestly. This stuff usually catches pretty quick. There you go. Make some twigs on it. Gotta hurry, get that thing built up just enough to start burning bigger wood before your original kindling burns out. That's why you always got to get super small stuff. Find twigs and things like that. The twigs are starting to catch fire now. The smaller stuff is caught up. Now it's time to put on the little bigger stuff. This wood right here burned real good. Oh yeah, it's already catching up. I teach classes on how to build a fire free of charge. It's a rolling now. Woo! My first ever MRE, baby. It's beef shredded in barbecue sauce. I don't know how that tastes. I've heard good and bad about these MREs. We're gonna find out. Hopefully I don't cut into another pouch on the inside here. I'm gonna take all this plastic and stuff home with me. I'm not gonna leave it here. I can promise you that. Empty bag. I'm really curious as to what this is gonna be like. My first time, eating an MRE. Lord have mercy, I'm right up on the camera. Apple, strawberry, and carrot fruit puree squeeze. Kind of feels like one of those baby food things. I guess it's big boy baby food. Shredded beef and barbecue sauce. Cinnamon bun. Wow. Cheese spread with jalapenos. There must be some crackers around here somewhere. Chocolate hazelnut protein drink powder. They got the whole 9 yards in here. Got some gum, some moist towelettes. What is this? This is a MRE heater. Don't have time for that. Gonna run out of light soon. I am curious about this honey bun though. Oh wow. Actually looks pretty good. There you go. That cinnamon bun looks really good, actually. Tastes like a cinnamon bun, just without all the stuff on top of it. I'm really surprised at how good this tastes, really. I googled which MREs tasted the best, and I don't have either one. I have this one, and I have like a Mexican style. The chili mac is supposedly the best one. So definitely gonna have to get some of those. Gonna try the puree squeeze. Yeah, looks like baby food. I don't know about that. I bet this will taste good on this. Well, I didn't need the salt and pepper after all. Look. We came out here, we caught fish, we had a good time. Caught some fish, never caught any keepers though. Went a long ways upriver. Heater and its byproducts are not intended for human consumption. I'll read into that a little bit more when I get home. I'm likely gonna go home and finish that MRE off because that shredded beef on a tortilla sounds pretty good to me. Quick recap, as soon as I got here, put my kayak in the water. Ended up getting my fishing pole hung in a tree. Lost my favorite lure that I've been catching everything off of as of late. Actually ended up snapping that same rod later on. And really just been all didn't have a good day at fishing. I mean, luckily we had an MRE and a good fire built. Man, that fire was blazing a while ago. Probably 4 feet high. Great time, beautiful day. I'll see y'all next time I'm looking at you. Ow!